It's Thursday, August 14th.
While there are provisions and there are rules in there that protects passengers, it's still really unclear.
Passengers booked on Air Canada flights worried about how they'll get home as a possible strike by the airline flight attendants creeps closer.
Then all of a sudden it's, okay, everything, all the important stuff needs to be packed. If it comes down to it, if we gotta go, we gotta go.
Evacuation alert. People in Port Alberni, BC, being told to get ready to get out as a state of local emergency is declared. And an Ottawa transit bus gets stuck after crashing into an overhead sign. Now, the good news here, there weren't any injuries, only the driver was on board.
This is my brand new album.
A new era, the full details of the life of a showgirl, Taylor Swift's 12th studio album, all dropped on the New Heights podcast. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Welcome to Your Morning. I'm Anne-Marie Mediwake.
Good morning. I'm Lindsey Deluce.
I'm Kelsey McEwen. Happy Thursday.
A lot of people are pretty apprehensive this morning if they're either flying out or trying to get back home because people flying with Air Canada could be in for a bumpy stretch of travel as the airline begins to cancel flights ahead of a possible strike by flight attendants.
Yes, definitely worried.
We're supposed to return out of Barcelona on the 29th, but...
You'll wait and see if there's a plane for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll look after us.
So how will it work if your return flight is just not available? Okay, I'm going to walk you through here. So when a flight cancellation is within an airline's control, passengers are guaranteed additional compensation above and beyond the cost of their ticket. But here's the thing. In this case, it's a labor dispute, and a labor dispute is considered outside of the airline's control. So the airline will still need to complete the traveler's itinerary. So they're going to try to book you with another airline. If there are no other options available, the passenger will get a refund, but will be stuck where they are. In a press release, Air Canada says this, quote, given other carriers are already very full due to the summer travel peak, securing such capacity will take time and in many cases will not be immediately possible. So Air Canada is gradually canceling flights. It starts today. The union representing more than 10,000 Air Canada flight attendants issued a 72-hour strike notice, as we know, yesterday, and the airline responded with that lockout notice. Air Canada has said the two sides are not close to reaching a deal at this point. One of the big issues is unpaid work because flight attendants don't get paid unless the plane is in motion. So that includes the work they do while they're boarding, deplaning, and if there's a medical emergency on the ground. A state of local emergency has now been declared in Port Alberni as a massive wildfire creeps closer on Vancouver Island.
To see the kind of fear in their eyes about their home and the sadness, worried about what it is, what could happen to their own home, it's something I'll never forget.
Unbelievable. You see all the smoke in the background there? A nearby First Nation has also declared a state of emergency, telling people be ready to leave on very short notice. In Port Alberni, hundreds of homes have been put on evacuation alert. The Mount Underwood fire is spreading fast, burning more than 21 square kilometers. It is being fueled by heat and strong winds. Officials say its direction toward the community was unexpected after a significant and sudden shift in the wind. Now all eyes are on the forecast, as rain could help slow things down. Kelsey will have more on that coming up. Turning now to Ontario's cottage country, where 2 wildfires continue to burn. Evacuation orders have not been issued yet, but a ban on outdoor fires, that's in place. The one fire started Monday in the Kirkfield area. It remains out of control. The other is in the Haliburton region. It is currently being held and is not expected to grow any further.
It was an open fire. There was nobody in the area when the crews arrived on scene.
Officials are in Nova Scotia now investigating a fire they say was caused by people. The fire started yesterday just 10 kilometers from downtown Halifax. It did lead to an evacuation of several businesses in Bears Lake, but officials say that fire is being held.
The approach we're taking right now is to get as many assets here as we can. If we overpay and don't need them because the fires are out, I'll take that all day long.
In Newfoundland and Labrador, firefighters are making progress on fires burning near St. John's after bringing in privately owned aircraft to help. Meanwhile, there have been a bunch of fires in downtown St. John's. Police say they are all considered suspicious, so they're investigating. They're looking to speak with anyone who may have information. And in New Brunswick, firefighting efforts and favorable weather giving crews the upper hand on one of two major fires burning. A short period of rain brought in cooler temperatures. More thunderstorms expected today. This is the first bit of rain New Brunswick has had this month. All week, New Brunswick has been dealing with a heat wave, leaving the forest really dry. Firefighters are tackling two major fires. One's near Miramichi, the other is near Moncton. In other news today, more than 14,000 people turned out for advance voting in the upcoming Battle River Crowfoot by-election. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is hoping to regain a seat in Parliament in this riding. The 14,454 people that turned out, that's about the same number as who voted in advance polling during April's federal election. Voters were given, this is interesting, so voters were given a blank ballot and asked to fill it out with the name of their preferred candidate because of the record number of candidates running in the riding. Election Day, by the way, is August 18th. Canada Post and its workers' union will begin 2 days of talks tomorrow. The union, which represents about 55,000 postal workers, says both sides met with federal mediators Tuesday. They'll meet with Canada Post tomorrow and Monday. The talks come after workers rejected Canada Post's latest proposal, which would have seen wage hikes of about 13% over 4 years, as well as restructuring to add part-time workers. An overtime ban remains in effect. Negotiations for a new agreement have been ongoing for, more than a year and a half now. The Ontario government has unveiled a $1 billion plan meant to give businesses relief in the face of the tariffs.
These will be loans from anywhere between $250,000 to $40 million. So think about it as providing a bridging, a liquidity to kind of stay in business, help keep workers on the job.
The government is offering up that $1 billion in the form of emergency loans. These loans are intended for companies subject to Section 233 tariffs, like those in the steel and aluminum and auto sectors. The Ontario Liberals say broader support is needed to strengthen the economy for the long term. Ooh, some dramatic video to show you now. The driver of an OC Transbow bus trying to get loose after getting stuck in an overhead sign. Here, look at this. This video was captured by a witness. Okay, oh man. So it looks like the driver's trying to go back and forward, but no, not working. This was near the Bayshore Shopping Center. Oh, just stop. Stop moving. He got stuck. The driver got stuck under the sign. So OC Transport says the driver made a wrong turn, I bet, before crashing into the sign. No passengers on board. The driver was not injured. They also say they're reviewing the incident to better understand what happened. I can tell you what happened. He got stuck under the sign, or she, don't know. We now know the release date, though, for Taylor Swift's new album.
This is my brand new album.
I'm all for the energy of these brothers. They're so fun. The Life of a Showgirl will drop October the 3rd. Taylor Swift gave us all the details on the New Heights podcast, which of course is hosted by her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, and his brother, Jason. Details include the album cover, the track list. You can see it there. The album was teased in a teaser for the podcast earlier this week, sending everybody, as we know, into a frenzy.